Welcome to Drafting with Jamie Rigatti for SeemsGoodMagic.com. All right, we cracked a pack, right? So here we're looking at this pack, and as much as I don't want to take a Cloud Blazer, I'm going to. It's very strong. I cannot deny it. It's very splashable. It's a good card. For me personally, I feel like it's very dirtily. I like to be more aggressive than this card, right? But it's the payoff is great, so I feel like I'm supposed to take it here. If this was a Snare Thopter, I would take a Snare Thopter over the Cloud Blazer, but the Steed is not quite as exciting, and honestly, there's really just nothing else I want here. Like, Glint Sleeve is okay, so these are just both okay picks, but they just don't match the power level of the Cloud Blazer, so I'm going to go ahead and take that. Oh boy. I'm sort of tempted to take the Paula, but that's probably bad. Taking 2 gold cards this early is probably bad. A Tune is actually probably a good pickup for us, right? Because if we are going to play the Cloud Blazer, we're probably assuming that we should be green with it. Wow. Mechanic is good too, right? Oh boy. Maybe we just take Mechanic, actually. It's a good 2-drop. It goes well with the Cloud Blazer because we can bounce it and replay it. This seems good. It's not a bad 2-drop. There's also just a Tidy. We could just abandon the Cloud Blazer and play Tidy Conclusion. I don't want to force this. I don't. And I as much as I want to take Tapala and force it because I love that card, that's probably a bad idea. This is a bad idea, but I'm going to do it. Because I just want to. I want to be aggressive. I'm sorry. I've done this format too many times, so now I'm just like, I want to play the fun cards. And I know that that's wrong, but I'm going to do it. Okay, so here we're going to take the Brazen Scourge. I want to make this aggro thing work out, and then Cloud Blazer I'm just probably going to throw aside. Okay, so Built to Smash is perfect, although Glint Sleeve Artisan is pretty dang good too, especially with the Paula. Yeah, let's take the Glint Sleeve. We can get tricks later. Okay, so a Hawk is nice in this deck. Pyrohelix is pretty good too. Hawk is nice if we end up with our vehicles and we can hop them. So I think I will take the Hawk here. I'm sorry. This was like seriously not a good choice, but I did it. And I apologize. So this draft is kind of like an experiment to see if that can work. Okay, Inspired Charge is like kind of what we want to do, but I feel like we should wait until later to take that. So Herald is okay. Pyrohelix, I think I'm going to take the Pyrohelix here. Because it's decent removal, and hopefully we'll just get this later. We're not quite in Go Wide yet. I do want an Inspired Charge, I do, but I also want the removal, so I'm going to take the Pyrohelix. Okay. Fragmentize is pretty good. I think I'm just not playing Cloud Blazer. So, first pack I wish I would have taken Steed, actually. Alright, so Built to Last is pretty good. Puzzle Knot or Terror? I guess a Puzzle Knot. Express is Crew 4. Maybe we play that. Maybe we end up being a Start Your Engines deck or something. We will see. Sorry, y'all. I did bad things, and I'm very much well aware of it, so I know. I can't help myself. If I see a DePaula, I'm like, let's just do it. She's like really fun, and getting her that early is great. Like, I feel like we can definitely sort of not super force her, but definitely like work it out. Alright, so I like Spark better in this deck than Skygate. Like, Skygate doesn't really have a place for us in what we're trying to do. Okay. Okay. I mean, it looks pretty good so far. So we could have had, yeah, I should have maybe taken the Iron Lead Steed or the Artisan, like knowing that I really don't have a preference for playing blue. Honestly, I don't. That's bad. Okay, Renegade Tactics is fine. Cycles itself, gets through damage. Sequestered Stash. Possibly? Probably not. Probably not. I've seen somebody play. Ooh, yeah. Ooh, yeah. Inspired Charge is great. I've seen someone play this when they had a Sky Sovereign. Is that what it's called? The flagship. And they brought it back with a stash. But I've never played this card. I have no want to play that card, but it's possible. Okay, so I like what's happening here. My apologies. I'm definitely doing the wrong thing, but it's sort of working out. That's how I feel about this deck. I feel like I'm gonna get a lot of crap for just like abandoning Cloudblazer, but honestly, like I can't help myself with the Paula. I just couldn't, and it's been open enough. So now we're looking for like vehicles, artisans, some built to smashes, a bunch of 2-drops, and then I think we have like a pretty solid deck. I'd like to see an Aetherstorm Rock. Sure. Oh, that's kind of sad. I mean, clearly we're taking the rock, right? For sure. But that it's next to a responder makes me like really sad, but I can't pass that. Okay. Let's see. So I don't really want to run this Express. Let's put that over there for now. Harrier's pretty alright. Infiltrator's nice. I love Built to Smash as a trick, but we do need to get up our creature count. So I like Harrier, but it's a 5-drop. I think I'd rather just have the Infiltrator because we are looking for vehicles. So I'm gonna take the Infiltrator here. Now, seriously, the Harrier might be a better pick, but I'm trying to run 16 lands, so I sort of just want to get 2 and 3-drops at this point and then just run these as my 4-drops and call it a deck, which is why I left that flyer there. Okay, so here, Gearsmith is really nice, but I don't think I want to try to splash it. I think what I want to take is just like Eager Construct. It's like a decent 2-drop. I think Mastodon's pretty good. I'm not really excited about Shield Guard, and I think Harrier's okay, but I think 5-drops are like easy to get later, which is my reasoning for taking the Construct here. And really we want to prioritize the curve. Get lots of little things we can cast so we can do Inspired Charge. What I'm looking for now is, let's see. Yeah, Servo Exhibition, things that make tokens is what I was going to say. Because we want to go wide with the Inspired Charge. So this is pretty good. Yeah. I don't think we're a maneuver deck. And then, so I'd also like to see the white puzzle nuts and some salivating gremlins. And also more dwarves would be nice. Dwarves and vehicles. Those are things that we're prioritizing right now. So deck looks good so far. I got lucky because our colors are definitely open. White, and we opened a bomb in white, so this is very lucky, and I'm aware of that. I'm well aware of that. Okay, so a Torch Gauntlet goes well on our flyers. I like it better than Giant Spectacle because at least you can use it again. Oh, function is kind of late, but that's not the direction that we're going, so I'm gonna take this. Okay, so another Hawk? Sure, that's a really late conclusion. Oof. Alright, Skyskiff is in. That's good. It's a vehicle. Good, 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 good. Looks good with the Paula. It'll work with our little dubers. Skyskiff is good in this deck. It's definitely not something I prioritize in a lot of other decks, but in this deck it's gonna do some good things for us, so I will take it. So yeah, totally my apologies for like forcing this gold card, but like I said, I've drafted this so many times and I know what I like, And at this point, I'm just like, let's do it. And we sort of got lucky because it's looking pretty good. We could do with some removal as well. So we'll see. Okay, Fragmentize number 2 is better than a Ruinous Gremlin, right? There's a Serpent that's late. Yeah, we could have had some good stuff going on with blue, but it is what it is. All right, so I like Fragmentize better than Gremlin, but Gremlin does hit bigger things, so I think I'm supposed to take that and put it in the board. The Concoction Module. No, I don't think that's what we're trying to do with this deck. I think I'll take another Spark. And hopefully not have to run both. Okay, Pressure Point. Puzzle Knot's okay for the board if there's a lot of X1s in our opponent's deck. Okay. So I want a couple more 2-drops, 3-drops. We definitely need creatures. I can run the Gremlin if we absolutely have to. I kind of hope we don't, but I need creatures. So we're at 9 creatures because I'm going to count the exhibition as 1. This gives sort of a creature, but not exactly. So okay. Spectacle I'm willing to bring in if our opponent doesn't have a lot of removal. And I've actually 3-0'd a deck with 3 spectacles in it. Okay, Freighter. For sure. This deck really wants a Freighter with the Paula. The Freighter's just really tough to deal with. Hopefully we will start your engines, actually, and then maybe we can run the Express. I think we will wheel this. I think we actually very much could be a start your engines deck now. So I'm going to take the Freighter here for sure. Renegade's great, but it's just really slow. So we want to beat down. Deck wants Freightos. Start your engines. I've never played that card, so we can give it a go. Okay. So I'm going to take the Puzzle Knot here. I need creatures, and this is creatures. I'm hoping that we wheel, Built a Smasher, Inspired Charge, but I need the creatures, so I have to take this. Reprisal, Mechanic, Grubs. Once again, we need creatures, so I believe it's going to be Grubs versus Mechanic. We don't have a Mechanic yet? Okay, it's going to be Mechanic because we have DePaula, and Mechanic's just a good card, so I'm going to take that. I like Reprisal a decent bit, but we need creatures, so it's going to be the Mechanic. Okay. I hope we don't have to run the Gauntlet, but if we have to, we could. Curve looks good. Welding Sparks is nice. Sure. I'm tempted to take the Charger if we're gonna get Start Your Engines, but I can't pass Welding Sparks for it. I can't. I just can't. Welding Sparks is good. We need a removal, so. Also need creatures, though. We're still a little light on creatures. Dang. Hawk looks pretty yummy with Freighter, though. Okay. Okay. Could be better. Definitely could be better. But it definitely could be worse, too. Boros. I just did a Gate Crash draft last night, and it was the first time I've ever done it. And I did Boros and went trio. It was lovely. So Hellion for sure. Right? Spontaneous Artist is nice too, though, but not better than Hellion in this deck. Right? I believe. It's just better for curve and it's like a nice hasty beater. So I don't really want to run tactics. I want to upgrade that. And I don't really want to run 2 sparks, but I will if we have to. So I want to upgrade these to creatures. If we get start your engines, I'm going to play it. The express is really hard for us to crew, so I don't know that that's actually good to put in, even with the start your engines. Crew 4 is tough. So that's probably not for us. All right, I like Infiltrator here. Nerd Ape is just like not quite good enough, I don't think, in our deck. So Infiltrator's pretty good. With the Freighter, the Skiff. It can crew Express with something else. Yeah, 2 Infiltrators is nice. Are nice. Express, you're too expensive, buddy. Yeah, I definitely think we can get away with 16 lands. So I'm looking for like 2 more 2-drops, and then I feel like this is going to be a nice aggressive deck. And I would like to upgrade the second spark. Salivating Gremlins? Whoa, there's also a Summonings. Yummy. Not for us, though. Okay, Gremlins looks pretty dang good in this deck, right? Because we have the Puzzle Nut, Construct, Servo Exhibition, Artisan. Looks alright. Fireweaver versus Doorbuster, Trusty Companion. Fireweaver's probably not good enough, but it is a 2-drop. I think I'm supposed to take the Trusty Companion. Even though I find that card like extremely awkward. I personally don't like Doorbuster because I feel like it dies to too many things with being 2 power, right? So I think I just want the 2-drop here. Start your engines. Here we go. Built to smash. Yes, yes. Okay, so now we're like super nice and aggressive. Yeah. All right. So what are we cutting? Probably start your engines, right? Because I'm not running the Express. It's crew 4 is rough. So I think we just run. Okay, so I have to cut 2. Our curve topper is rock and inspired charge, so those are fine. I think we cut a spark. I think we cut. God, I'm actually really tempted to do 15 lands. I am tempted. I will tell you what. I think it's probably spark. Maybe it's fragmentized. Maybe we take that out and see if it has good targets. And then we'll call this a deck. This is so aggressive. Okay. 8 and 8. Perfect. Perfect. All right. I think we have a deck here. I do. I think that this could probably do well. We'll see. Like, all these tricks are nice. We're a little light on creatures, but not really because the Puzzle Knot's a creature, Servo Exhibition's a creature. So I think we're okay. I think we're okay. So we're right at 15. And then we have the Freighter and the Sky Skiff, which we're pretty much always going to be able to crew, right? Hopefully. All right. Well, so let's see how this works out. See you guys in a little bit.